Got to welcome back in to Cascade High School Gymnasium in the third season of this beautiful venue. It's time for the boys matchup here tonight. After the girls contest went to the home team, Cascade Cougars, 40-27 earlier tonight. Cascade, the number 10 team in Class 2A on the girls' side, improves the record to 17-2, 10-0 in the conference. Another division championship for Cascade basketball after losing it to Monticello last year, as Monticello dropped to 12-8 overall, 6-4 Northside Conference. JV games tonight, both went to Cascade. JV girls won by about 12, and the boys final, Cascade 42, Monticello 32. As we get ready for the boys contest here, Monticello at 99. Under head coach Tim Lambert in his 18th season, the 1990 grad of Maquoketa Valley and Hopkinton native, has 233 wins, 165 losses. As his squad last year, 17-6, lost the Cascade in the district final. Up at Dubuque Senior, as Coach Jake Brindle taking over for the Hall of Famer Al Marshall in his first season as the Cougars. Number 7 in 2A, 16-1, 8-0 in the conference, and get a share of the North of the River Valley Conference tonight, and go 3 out of the last 4 and win their 16th conference title. That's what the Cougars are looking at. 16th overall with the Big Bend, Tri-Rivers, and now the River Valley, as the Panthers and the Cougars here. As we talked about in the girls matchup as well, you throw out the records, you throw out the previous meetings. These two teams, those two kids, group of kids know each other well. There's nothing that each one of them does more than knock off the other one here.
Well, and Monticello's got to make sure that they don't fall behind like the girls did in that first contest right off the bat. Because when you're going against that 2-3 zone, when Cascade only averages giving up 39 points a game, you do not want to fall behind early. So a good start here for Monticello is going to be key. But Cascade, they're just going to come out and they're going to do what they've done for like 25, probably 40 years with Al. He just plays that 2-3 zone. I want to control the tempo of the game. You know, and that's just the way they play. New coach does a lot of the same things. And, it's hard to change success over here. Monticello's going to want to up-tempo it a little bit. They, again, hit the offensive board. Their number on the offensive board is a huge number. So we'll see if they can take advantage of a little height advantage that they'll have here, as did the girls. So whoever gets off to a good start is going to have a good way in this game.
Over 700 victories, 45 seasons for Al Marshall. Jake Brindle, the 1999 graduate of Western Dubuque High School, has his team 7-0 at home. Tim Lambert and the Panthers 4-4 on the road, as the Panthers assisted by Kurt Tonke, longtime head coach here at Monticello, Todd Lambert, and Colby Harms. As Cascade, coached by Jake Brindle, assisted by Roman Hummel and Chad Gale. Also on the bench there, Nate McMullen and Eric D'Souza. D'Souza, former Beckman player, McMullen, a former Cougar. And we are underway. Going right to left, Monticello gets the opening tip here. As this game starts exactly at 7:30 here tonight. Glad to have you along. John Swisher, Bill Logan. Live on KMCH and KMCH.com. All right, wing 3 by Avery Martinson, no good. It scatters, goes out of bounds off of Cascade. For the Cougars, Harris Hoffman, Gannon O'Brien, Johnny Supel, Brock Simon, and Dylan Simon, the 5. For the Panthers, Jacob Monadok, Kyle Spurslogi, Alex Nielsen, Andrew Todd, and Avery Martinson. Jacob Monadok, the brother of the two twins, Derek and Matt, who graduated last year, part of the success the last 3 seasons for the varsity program at Monticello. The only one to Smith varsity experience here for Monticello, so very young team. Few of those you could say the same about Cascade, but they've definitely had a couple with O'Brien and Supel and Huffman that had some experience from last year's state tournament team, runners-up in Class 2A, first time ever in a title game for Coach Al Marshall and company, losing 42-35 on March 11th of the last year. In the Class 2A final of Western Christian, there's a jumper up and good by the Panthers. They're on the board.
Alex Nielsen with the first bucket. Did a nice little 5-foot baseline shot. great patience on there and got that nice wide open shot.
Nielsen, 6'4" junior for Monticello, all the way in, putting it up, rattles around, no good. As that Brock Simon got his rebound, put it up, and that is good. We're tied at 2.
Nice job of following the shot. Thought the first one was going to go, and I think maybe Monticello let up a little bit. He went right back up strong with it, got 2 points.
Yes, indeed, as Spersloggy up top, now left side. Jacob Monarch leads the way with 12.6 tonight. Kyle Spersloggy second with 11. Here's Spersloggy for a 3. Got it to go. Kyle Spersloggy is 24th of the year, 24 of 60, around 40%. He gets his first 3 ball of the night as a team, 57 of 185 for 30% for the Panthers. Here's a 3 for Cascade, and matching it that time is Gannon O'Brien. O'Brien connects from the left wing for his 35th of the year. He leads the Cougars, 35 of 84 now, on 42%. 98 of 292 now are the Cougars in 3-point shooting. Here's Avery Martinson for a 3. Got it to go. Martinson with the left-handed 3 ball to the right corner. Just like that, Panthers up by 3, 8-5.
Doing a good job of spotting up, quick passing here, good alert passing by Monticello, and then knocking down a couple of those 3-pointers.
O'Brien right side, now driving in a little floater from 13 feet out. Here is Huffman. Huffman got it to go for his first field goal. It's 8-7 Panthers, the 1-point lead. This one's tipped away, but Martinson gets it back inside the timeline. Gets it into Todd. Now Monarch thought about a 3. Baseline, nice pass there. Nielsen. Todd back out to Spersloggy for a 3. No good off the front of the rim. Flangs around, pinballs around now. Nielsen on the floor will get it. And a lot of physical play out there. Let go. Good sportsmanship there by Nielsen, who got tangled up with Simon, who came on top of him. A 3 top of the key. That's no good. Spersloggy gets it, and a reach in on the rebound. Ball there on Brock Simon, his first foul on the night. 8-7 Panthers, the 1-point lead. 4:57 to go. The student section's into it here. The blackout on the far side for the Panthers. The dress up. They had to change all the white out there in the group. That's right. A cow, a tiger, a banana, a skeleton. A lot of costumes for Cascade. This ball is knocked away. Cascade all the way in. No good. Off the top of the square of the backboard there by Huffman. Now Monarch with the floater inside. That's not going to do it. Off the front of the rim. O'Brien the rebound.
Now, right now, Monticello's got Cascade a little more up-tempo than what maybe they want to be.
Left corner 3, got it to go. It's Gannon O'Brien, his second 3 ball of the night. And it's O'Brien, 36 trays now the year, 36 of 85. The second leading score, 11.6. Third leading score, 11.6 tonight. Johnny Super leads the way with 12 points tonight. Here's Huffman second with 11.9. There's a 3 ball.
Yeah, Avery Martinson again spotting out on that wing. Get that pass inside, and then he's drilled 2 of them here so far.
12 of 44 is Martinson now the year, around 26%. Panthers upping their 3-point total here tonight. Still shy of Cascade. They've got 99 on the year. Hoping to hit 100 tonight. 59, 60 now for Monticello. 11-10 Panthers, 3.5 to go, quarter number 1. This matchup, Cascade and Monticello on the boys' side now as Cascade won the first contest in Monticello back on December 16th, 42-33. Driving in, losing it. That time was Harris Huffman, goes out of bounds at the baseline. And coming in here for the first time will be Derek Kopis. 1-point lead for the Panthers, 11-10. 3:10 and counting here in quarter number 1. Teams were 3 games played last year. Cascade winning 2 of the 3. Cascade hasn't won here in Cascade and against Cascade in 2 years. Last year they beat Union in the first round. There's a little contact there as Cascade player got involved with Totten. He kind of got off of him there after the violation was called up front.
It was a foul, actually. They called on Totten, a little shove on the rebound.
Yeah.
So Totten gets his first foul.
Team number 1. Both teams have won 11-10, the 1-point advantage here for the Panthers. All the way in, turn around, stop, pop, no good. That's got to be a foul. Reach in foul for behind, call of Brock Simon. Having the rebound, Andy Todd, that time for Brock Simon. That's number 2. So both team fouls on the Cougars are on Mr. Simon.
Yeah, he didn't want to do that. Missed the shot, and the old Cardinals in and going back up there and trying to go over the back, get that ball back out of frustration. And he'll have a seat on the bench at the 2:35 mark here in the first quarter.
Coming back in is Harris Huffman. Huffman, O'Brien, Supple. As there's a 3, another 3 by Avery Martinson. 3 threes in this first quarter for Martinson. He's got 13 on the season now. 4 threes for the Panthers on the night. 2 for Cascade. 3-point barrage already. There's
Dylan Simon with that wide open 3-pointer top the key, but a little short. Both teams really content with shooting 3-pointers.
And Monadnock says, why not? Off the back rim, no good. Pinball's around, going to go almost out of bounds, but saved by Huffman. They'll bring it up over the timeline. They'll shake and bake. Pulls up. Right side, right corner for another 3. No good. Off the back rim, backside. No rebounding there for the Cougars as they give it to the Panthers. They get the ball and go up the other way, right to left here. Spurswalking. 4-point lead for Monticello. 14-10. $1:20 to go here in this first quarter. Martinson up top with it. This is the Spurswalking. Now Todd inside. We'll kick it back out. Driving in, putting it up. Nothing doing, but Todd will get fouled for 2.
Yeah, Cascade doesn't have that real big presence they've had over the years in the middle, clogging that up. So Monticello's doing a nice job of attacking that middle of that zone defense.
That's one thing they're going to have to do without the postseason on the run. Big Bonnie inside. Last year's been Devin Green, second leading scorer all-time in career points here at Cascade. He came up just short to Craig Callahan last year. Totten with a free throw. Up and good. A 5-point lead for the Panthers. Make it 6. Largest of the night for Monticello. Totten has 2 points, 16-10. Over a minute to go here in the first frame. The kick out, left corner for a 3. No good off the backside. Taken that time by Dylan Simon. And the Panthers have it with 50 seconds and counting in the first quarter.
Monticello, they're doing a great job of quick passes.
Martinson, another 3. No good off the back of the rim. Left side. Rebounded out by Huffman. Up to Simon. Now O'Brien. Back to Huffman. Simon. Now Huffman drives to the top of the key. Good, quick ball movement. Here's Supple for a 3. Got it to go. Johnny Supple, who played last year sparingly as a sophomore, the 6'2 junior, gets his first puck of the game at 16-13 now. Panthers have it. 5 seconds to go. Turnaround jumper by Nielsen. No good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Cascade. 1 second. A 3-quarter scored shot. Going to be short there by Supple. That's the end of the first quarter with the Panthers leading 16-13. This is area boys basketball from KMC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
back into Cascade High School Gymnasium. Panthers lead by 3, 16-13. Update from Northland. As Northland wins that ball game at the outright conference title of the Tri-Rivers 52-50. Controversial call at the end went Northland's way. There's a jumper inside from 3 feet out. O'Brien kisses the window as it falls down. 8 points on the night for Gannon O'Brien. Cascade got the ball going left to right to start this second quarter. Panthers lead by 1. Their largest lead of the game, 6.
I would assume that Coach Brindle told Cascade there at that quarter break, let's not get into a three-point shooting contest. Let's run our offense.
A nice pass inside. Martinson off the window on the right side with the left hand. Martinson has himself 11 points. Avery Martinson coming in, the fifth leading scorer with 6.5 a night. Having a career-type night so far. 18-15, a 3-point lead. Up top, that's where you travel. Ball up top by the state German officials on the floor, Keith Lerman. There's Lerman of North Liberty, Drew Matson of Clinton, Shea McMurray of the Quad Cities area. 2 of the 3, Lerman and Matson. The state caliber officials on the girls' side of things. Matson and the boys as well. Still Lerman sends the boys, I believe, as well. Here's a timeout called on the floor. We'll take a look. Come back after this from Camp State Sports.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
A steal, a missed layup by Cascade. Panthers come back and get a bucket. Up by 5 again.
They did. Nice job penetration there. And Alex Nielsen, a little layup there on the backside. So, real four-point swing right there.
Up top, Simon looking. Gillen gives it up. Left wing for a 3. No good off the back of the rim by Huffman. And a rebound to Avery Martinson.
16 three-point shots by the two teams here in that first quarter. And quite a shootout here. And I'm not sure Cascade wants to sit in a three-point shooting contest.
You wouldn't think, as this ball is going to be lost out of bounds with State Panther basketball.
Monticello Martinson with the three-pointer there, no good. But the rebound went out of bounds off Cascade, so Monticello will have the ball underneath their own bucket. Martinson having a hard time trying to find it. Ooh, got away with one.
As Todd got it back, and then O'Brien slanked it away from behind. Now inside, this is number 40, Bryce Simon. Up top, the 3, got it to go. There's Gannon O'Brien for his third 3 of the game. He's got 3 threes. Martinson's got 3 threes. A 3-point parade here tonight in Cascade. Back to a 2-point game. Panthers lead 20-18. 5:40 to go, second quarter.
Again, Monticello doing a nice job staying patient there. Had a shot there, but decided to pass it up, work the ball around a little bit.
Right side, Martinson. Now, first ball, he drives, triple team. Dumps it down to Nielsen. Batted out of bounds by O'Brien. Johnny Supple at the table. He'll check in. Taking a breather for Cascade will be Harris Huffman. 20-18, a 2-point advantage here for the Panthers. 5:20 to go here in this second quarter. Odden up top. Gets rid of it to Monadnock. Monadnock right side of Martinson. Avery Martinson backs it out. Todd right wing. Back to Martinson.
There, they're going to set back up. The 1-3-1 offense gets that 2-3 zone.
They can come get him a little bit. Martinson inside. Todd kicks it out for a 3. Monadnock can't get it out the back end. Up and good. Off the hand of Andrew Todden. Todden off the window and good. His first field goal. He's got 4 points. 4-point lead for the Panthers all the way in. And a pushing foul comes underneath will be on the floor called on Avery Martinson.
Not sure what all his arm motions. I wasn't sure what he was calling.
Just a pushing type foul, pointing inside to Martinson, which you're not supposed to do that this year. The state wanted to get away from the indication foul call. Here is, I'm told by our buddy Jeff Morris, there's a right wing three, no good. Backside rebound, going to be a foul called. It's coming on Monticello Totten. Andy Totten gets his second. Team number 3 of the Panthers. Each team has 3. 22-18, 4-point lead for the Panthers now. 4:25 to go in the second. Pass left side. Drive in. Pick out. Now right side, Supel. Drives. No lane. Dumps down there. Simon, no good. Off the window. Last touch by Monticello State Cascade basketball. (22-18). Favor of the Panthers.
Three-pointer again on the way. Missed.
No good by O'Brien. He comes in, crashes into Monarch, who bats the ball away. Todd, the Monarch, the Spursloggy, will bring it up over the timeline. The crowd out hand tonight, as always, in this Monticello Cascade matchup. This one's blocked away, and Cascade will come back with it. Shot attempt inside is bringing it back up is Huffman.
And Nielsen went in just maybe not quite as aggressive as he should have, wide open, and a little lazy, a little short arm on that. Good defense there by Cascade.
Left wing, Huffman got it to go. Harris Huffman, his first 3 of the night. Comes in leading score, 11.9. He's got 5 points now. His 16th 3-ball of the year. 16 of 58 for around 27% of the team, 33%. Monticello, 30%. They've both been much better than that tonight so far. A lot of threes in this game, 22-21. Martinson on the floor. It's going to be a foul on Martinson, diving and taking the legs out of the Cougar guard, Brock Simon. Martinson will pick up his second, team 4th. Foul. Sub coming here as Bryce Simon will have a seat. Coming back in is Dylan Simon.
7 fouls called on the 2 teams so far here, which is unusual. Cascade, I understand, they play that 2-3 zone. They don't get a lot of fouls. Monticello's in that man defense all night long, and they've only got 4 fouls, so doing a good job staying out of foul trouble here.
Right wing for the 3, got it to go. Supel for the 3-ball. His second 3 of the night.
Yeah, he's 2 for 2, so he's done a nice job of realizing when he's open and knocking them down.
6 threes already for Cascade. Jumper from 13 feet. No good by Tom. Rebounded there by Supel. 6 threes for Cascade. 4 threes on the other side already for Monticello. 10 threes on the night. Still 2.5 to go in the second. There's a nice drive for the left wing. Too easy from the baseline there. That time Brock Simon. But a nice move by the guard there, the 6'3" junior Simon. 2 minutes to go. Cascade with the lead now, 26-22.
Yeah, they have a nice quarter here offensively, doing a good job of getting some shots and not necessarily all 3-pointers.
Shot inside, Todd, no good. Rebounded by Nielsen. He fades away, can't get to go off the mark right side. O'Brien, now Huffman. It was batted away by Martinson. Now the Cougars have it going left to right with a $1.40 and counting here in the second quarter. 26-22. 4-point lead for Cascade.
Yeah, Cascade's only allowed 6 points here defensively in the second quarter after giving up 16. Another 3-pointer. Hoffman drilled it. That's his second.
Second 3 of the game. Coach Lambert wants another timeout to settle his troops down. It's a 7-point Cascade lead. As a full timeout, we'll take it with them back after this in KMC Sports.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager of Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at FullerBrown.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
That's that. Nielsen. Alex Nielsen with the bucket inside after the timeout. Panthers cut it to 5, 29-24. Little jumper there, 12 feet out, no good. The back of the rim knocked well out of bounds by Cascade. It'll be Monticello basketball. That one was hit out of there by Bryce Simon. Monticello had the early lead in this game. And the lead for a while until Cascade taking it lately. Had one tie early on in the game, 14-4. The run for Cascade at this point. It's halfway through this quarter. 16-13 was our first quarter score. Panthers have a 3-point lead. There's a turnover inside. Trying to get it back out was Nielsen. Now Cascade. With 20 seconds to go, Huffman drives. No contact there. That's going to be a blocking foul called. Martinson was on him from behind, but I believe Josh White gets the blocking foul. Is it White? Yeah, it is. Yep. Josh White. The foul called on him. He's a 6-foot senior, one of the 6 seniors on the roster for Coach Lambert and company. 9 juniors, 1 sophomore, 1 freshman for Monticello. Unfortunately, that freshman Devin Krause, the 5'10 guard, out with a season-ending MCL injury about a month ago. As the first free throw, up and good. Harris Huffman. They'll have one more. Cascade, 18 of the roster, 6 seniors, 9 juniors, 3 sophomores. As this one for Huffman. Up and no good. Rattles around, plops down. Monticello will have it. 15 seconds to go, a 6-point Cougar lead, 30-24.
Pass inside. Cascade's got a couple fouls. Gives a good foul there by Cascade. Don't want to give up anything easy. But make sure it's not a shooting foul. That foul's Bryce Simon. That'll be his first team's 5.4 seconds to go. So they still got 2 more fouls. Little lob inside. Should have went right up, back up with it.
Monarch gets it back. First Milwaukee for a long 3 from the Farley area. That's no good. And 30-24 is our halftime score. Cascade comes back, outscores the Panthers 17-8 in that second quarter to take the 6-point lead. Go to halftime. We'll be back shortly to talk about what we saw in this first half of playing the boys' game. We're back after this on KMC Sports.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Whether it's wiring, security, phone systems, fire detection, or home entertainment, Price Electric and High Tech Communications are here to make your life easier. Find out more at priceelectric.us or hightechcommunications.us. Price Electric and High Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare close to home.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
For more than 80 years, GMB has helped customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts. Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Along with studio producer Ashley Bramey, John Swisher, Bill Logan back with you from Cascade. Straight up 8 o'clock here. And this Jones Dubuque County town as the Cougars leading the boys contest 30-24. They outscored Panthers 17-8 in the second quarter after Monticello held a 16-13 first quarter lead. Cascade comes in averaging 56.9 tonight, giving up only 39 a contest. Monticello with 50 points a game, and their defense allows 48.5. Panthers 9-9, Cascade 16-1, number 7 in Class 2A. And right now, 6-point lead for the Cougars. What are you seeing in this game? It's going Cascade's way of late, Bill.
Shooting percentage. The second quarter, first quarter, both teams came out shooting them. Second quarter, Monticello just 0 for 3 from three-point range. Cascade 4 out of 7, and turned that three-point deficit into a 6-point lead here at halftime. For Cascade, the first half, 4 out of 11 from two-point range. 7 for 14 from three-point range, 50% from the field, and 14 three-pointers. They're averaging shooting 17 a contest. They did 14 the first half, so we'll see what happens here in the second half. Only got to the free throw line once, made 1 out of 2 for their 30 points. 44% free throw shooting. Great ball handling. I had them for 1 turnover each in the first quarter and the second quarter, so 2 turnovers in that first half. That's outstanding. For Monticello, some great shooting in that first quarter. Couldn't quite find it in that second quarter. They were 5 for 11 from two-point range, 4 for 12 from behind the line, 4 out of 9 in that first quarter. Got to the free throw line once, made both of them for their 24 points. They've got 5 turnovers, 1 in that first quarter, but they had 4 turnovers in that second quarter. The Cascade 3 times converted the points. So, we got into a 3-point shooting contest in that second quarter. Cascade got the better hand of it, thus the 6-point lead.
Yes, indeed, as Monticello down by 6 here, led in scoring by Avery Martinson. Martinson, the sophomore, 6'2" sophomore with 11 points, 3 threes in the first quarter, and a 2-point field goal in the second. 6 points for Alex Nielsen, 4 for Andrew Todden, 3 for Kyle Spersloggy. Spersloggy and Monarch top 2 scorers. Jacob Monarch helped scoreless with the Cougars so far in this game. He comes in averaging 12 a night. Cascade, 4 also in their column, 11 for Gannon O'Brien, 9 for Harris Huffman, 6 for Johnny Supel, 4 for Brock Simon. 6 threes for Cascade on the night. 2 for Harris Huffman, 3 for Gannon O'Brien, 2 for Johnny Supel, 4 on the other side for Monticello. Talked about those 3 by Avery Martinson. Kyle Spersloggy has 1 as well. 30-24, 6-point lead for Cascade as the Cougars have the lead here at halftime of the boys game. And we'll come back, get you ready for the third quarter back after this. JMC Sports.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
In sports as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Athletes strive for excellence during competition. F&M strives to exceed clients' expectations. Whereas athletes and teams focus on the score, F&M focuses on the success of our valued clients, one relationship at a time. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes. Why make 10 calls when you can make 1 call to Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Mormon Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel today at 927-2263. Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester. Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
We're back into Cascade High School, and we're underway in the third quarter. 30-24, Cougars with the advantage. Panthers have the ball going left to right. Todd inside. Takes a dribble. Now nice pass. Nielsen back to Todd, but nothing doing. Out to Spersloggy for a ring around 3. No good. Rebounded by Gannon O'Brien. Up left side to Dylan Simon. Skip pass. Left to right wing. Little jumper in the lane from 12 feet out. That's no good. Supel fights for the rebound. Tries it away from Martinson, and then a travel call. Shuffle the feet, and we go back the other way.
Yeah, there's a turnover here in the first 30 seconds. They only had 2 the entire first half, so with a lot of aggressive action down there, and just trying to clear himself from a couple of defenders there. Took an next step, but then he just turns right around and gets a steal.
Spurswoggy trying to get the Monadnock in front of the Panthers bench, but there is the aforementioned Dylan Simon. Takes it all the way in for 2 points. His first field goal of the night. Dylan Simon comes in with 3.5 points a game. 32-24, the largest lead of the night now. Here for the Cougars at 8. Inside, Nielsen, Todden is going to go over half court for an over-the-back violation as Spurswoggy gets to it at the top of the key on the other side. The Cougars will get the ball. Going right to left with exactly 7 minutes to go. An update from Cedar Gymnasium in Manchester tonight. Solent beating West Delaware girls 14-11 at the end of one quarter. The final from North Lynn High School. The Lynx get the Tri-Verse Conference outright division as they take down Maquoketa Valley 52-50 tonight. Drive in, contact there by Cotton, but a good job avoiding it and putting it up, playing through it is Johnny Supel for 2 points. He's got 8 and the largest lead at 10 now.
Yeah, Cascade doing a nice job of working that ball inside, taking shots in the paint area here this third quarter and extending that lead to double digits.
There is a 3 by Martinson, no good. Going up with it, Nielsen. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 as he is hacked on the arms. Alex Nielsen to the free throw line his first time tonight. 6 points for Nielsen. 7.5 a game. Third leading on the scoring. He's a 50% free throw shooter, command 15 of 30. As Nielsen, one of the juniors on this team, 6'4 junior. His brother TJ Nielsen is 6'4 junior. Twin Nielsen's as no good on the first free throw. One more coming.
And Monticello gone cold on that 3-point. Hot as they were the first quarter, they've gone cold here in the second quarter.
No good. Off the right side there by Nielsen. 34-24. Left side, Supel. Now right side. Up top, drive in, Supel, left wing. Makes it dribble. Cascade, quick ball movement. Take care of the ball well tonight. Supel drives in, kicks it out. Left corner for a 3. No good, rims around. And rebounded in the middle. And I was going to say Martinson kind of got away with a foul there, but they called a foul. So they give it on Martinson, they do. It's Avery will get his third, team number 1. Both teams have 1. 5:50 to go here in the third quarter.
And Cascade doing a great job here so far this third quarter. Not relying on that three-pointer so much, really working the ball around, being very patient, and taking shots in that paint area.
First free throw is up and good. Off the right hand of Brock Simon. And one more coming. And that is good as well. 36-24. Largest lead of 12 now. Martinson up top to Spurswoggy. Cascade trying to get at least a share of the north side of the River Valley Conference tonight. Spurswoggy for a 3, up and good. Good for Kyle Spurswoggy there. His second 3 of the game, the 5th 3 of the night for Monticello. Left corner, O'Brien tries to match him. It was a 2. His right big toe was on the line. No good on the backside. Rebounded by Spurswoggy. 36-27 now. 5:10 and counting here in the third. This one, pinball around inside. Todd back up top. Spurswoggy for a 3. Left short, but right there for the rebound. Todd, he leaves it short in the middle of the lane. And now, fighting for the rebound. A foul comes from across the court. Called on Todd with the reach in from behind his third.
Yeah, that's a big foul there as he's the threat inside on that down low offense and then on the rebounds on defense. So Monticello now with 2 young men with 3 fouls here.
Now left side, Simon. Kicks it back out. Right side. This is Brock Simon. Inside, pinball around. This is Gannon O'Brien. 4-3, no good. Pinball's out to right side. Backside rebound by Spersloggy. And Monticello has the ball going left to right. Spersloggy back up top. Now right side to Martinson for 3. No good. Off the backside. Hit the bottom of the backboard. Rebounded by O'Brien. O'Brien chasing ahead. White is in there, and there's the left wing 3. Got it to go. Brock Simon. Another 3. First 3 of the second half for Cascade. Their 7th of the ball game. The first for Brock Simon. Simon comes in. Fourth leading scorer. 10 points tonight. A 35% free throw shooter. 18 of 50 now. And now underneath a basket there by the Panthers. And a timeout for Monticello. A 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. And that Panther basket.
Andrew Todd got the ball down low and then did a little spin move into the paint area and put it up and in. And then a quick timeout. And Coach Lambert wants to make sure that, we get going here. We don't want to stay down by 10, 12 points here. We got to do what we need to do in order to get back to this deficit. We don't have to score all 10 here now. They need to cut this 10-point deficit down to maybe 5 by the end of this third quarter and still make it a contest here in that fourth quarter. Going to have to play some defense here on the back end.
39-29, a 10-point lead. The largest for the Cougars has been 12. Both these teams are in district number 6 of the Class 2A basketball tournament groups, as they'll be decided with the seedings tomorrow. Monday and Tuesday will be released by the state early next week, released by the state association. As Beckman, Cascade, and Marmac, Monticello, Oline, and Waukon all in there.
Yeah, that's a good district.
As we talked to Coach Brindle about halftime of the girls' game, it will be decided cordially by those coaches. Somehow they'll come out of there with the pairings released next week. Foul was called on Josh White, his second. Very tough district around the area with Beckman, Cascade, both ranked 6 and 7 in the KCRG Gazette poll that we look at the most. And MFL Marmac, respectable teams. And Upper Iowa, Monticello, competitive team. And we have Oline and Waukon. Spersloggy drives in. Martin tries to get it back in. And it goes out of bounds. 10-point lead still for the Cougars. 39-29. 3:17 to go. Here in this third quarter. Nice pass inside of Monadnock. Up high off the window and good. Jacob, his first field goal tonight. The leading scorer coming in for the Panthers are 12.6 tonight. His first 2 points there with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Back to an 8-point deficit for the Panthers. It's Cascade 39, Monticello 31. And this is going to be a travel shuffle to feet that time. The Cougars right in front of the Cougar bench. We go back the other way. Another timeout here. This time, Coach Brindle takes his first timeout. 30-second. We'll take it as well. We're back after this with KMCH Sports.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision. One call does it all. Quality guaranteed.
Got a bell back with you. Jacob Monadnock with a left elbow. 15-foot jumper for 2 points. Monadnock has 4 in this third quarter. Starting to come alive. That's what the Panthers need. Down by 6 now. Got to get out and defend these shooters. 7 threes already in this game for Cascade. O'Brien thought about one there. Defense by White, poking it away. Now Huffman inside. That's put up. No good. Good defense there, Martin. Yep, the foul comes on the aggressive move by Brock Simon. That'll be 3 on Simon, if I have it right.
Yeah, that's second foul on the offensive rebound where he missed a shot in the paint. Then got the foul on the rebound, a little frustration. So now Monticello, big possession here. 2:15 to go here in the third quarter, down 6.
There's a 3, left corner by White, no good. Rebounded out by the Cougars. And they come right to left. Garrett Kopis back in there. Haven't seen him since the first quarter.
Ooh, turnover, bad pass by Cascade. Third turnover here in the second half. Had 2 of the entire first half.
Totten came away with it.
For Monticello working the ball down there. A shot at the elbow there by Monarch. No good. They're rebounded by Cascade.
39-33 still. 6-point lead, Cougars. 1:35 and counting here this third frame. Update from Cedar Gymnasium in Manchester. West Delaware girls trailing Solon 24-20 at halftime. Once again, Maquoketa Valley losing to Northland tonight 52-50 near Troy Mills. There's a 3, no good. Pinballed around, but getting it back. Huffman missed the 3. Getting it back was Brock Simon now. Inside the timeline, O'Brien. Guarded by Spurslogging. Putting on the floor, driving left to right is Kopis. Now nice pass inside. Huffman wide open. He can't get the layup. And it's tapped out by Totten. 39-33. Huffman could have put his team up by 8 there with under a minute to go in this third quarter, but couldn't do it. And the Panthers have a chance to cut into it in the final seconds of this third frame. A 3 there by White, no good. Off the mark left side, rebounded by Cascade.
Yeah, they're getting the last 2 possessions, 2 long 3-pointers real quick in there. Hey, and I think maybe Coach Lambert didn't like either one of those shots, probably.
Timeout is in trouble right in front of us. On the near sideline, Brock Simon was double-teamed by a couple of red jerseys on a 30-second timeout here. We'll keep it right here. Our postseason for high school sports coverage will start on Saturday with high school sectional wrestling from Manchester as West Delaware coverage mainly. Jamie and Roger will be on the air. And then we will start with our basketball postseason coverage next Thursday night for girls basketball. Edco will host East Buchanan. We'll have West Delaware boys basketball next week, Monday and Friday. Hosting Beckman on Monday at Center Point Urbana next Friday. We'll have West Delaware girls basketball on Friday as they host Western Dubuque. And this is going to be a moving screen offensive foul. And going the other way as Derek Kopis gets called for that one. 39-33, 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Panthers hanging around here. The largest lead has been 12. They cut that in half now and can get even closer before the fourth quarter comes. Martinson. Skip pass left side. As in there is Taylor Monarch. Inside Monarch. Gets it left side. Spurslogging inside. Nielsen, the jump hook. Got it to go off the rim, back of the rim as it doinks on in. Nielsen with the old Dr. J jump hook. Got it to go. His 4th field goal of the night. 39-35. Closest this one's been in a while. Panthers trail by 4. Fourth quarter next from KMCH Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
Back in fourth quarter underway. John and Bill live on KMCH and KMCH.com from Cascade tonight. Monticello trails the Cougars 39-35. Nice move inside. 4-foot jumper off the window and good by Johnny Supple. He's got 4 field goals on the night. Good for 10 points. This one is batted away. Lost again by Monticello. And they are going to call it Panther basketball as it looked from our angle and the student section. Cascade. As this will be Monticello basketball going left to right. Update from Solon. West Delaware tries to stay unbeaten. They move to 15-0, one of the best starts in school program history. They are leading Solon tonight 33-30 at halftime. Here is a foul called inside as Nielsen goes up aggressively. He'll go to the line now to shoot 2.
Yeah, fouls on Gannon O'Brien. That's his first. Team's 4th here in the second half.
Nice job by Alex Nielsen. Averages 7.5 a game. Aggressive player inside. As the first one up and good. And the second one is good as well. That last foul is on who?
Gannon O'Brien.
Team 4 for Cascade, 3 for the Panthers. It's 41-37, 4-point lead. Cougars, a little over 7 minutes to go here in the game. Simon, number 7 now in the lane, 10-footer, no good. Left it hard at the back of the rim. We've seen that a lot tonight by Cascade. Panthers trying to take advantage again. First logging to Monadnock. It's first logging Taylor Monadnock, Jacob Monadnock, Avery Martinson, and Alex Nielsen on the floor. For Monticello. For the Cougars, it's Brock Simon, Dylan Simon, Johnny Supel. There's a nice move inside. Nice pass, Nielsen. Off the window and good for another bucket for him. 5 field goals on the night for Alex Nielsen.
Yeah, it was great patience there. They could have had a couple of 3-pointers, but just kept passing around, got that nice baseline jump shot.
There's a shot, no good by Supel. 17-footer off the mark with Taylor Monadnock with a hand in his face. Simon out there along with O'Brien and Supel for the Cougars. 41-39. As that ball is fumbled away, Monadnock lost it. Supel came up with it. Now the Cougars have it going right to left. 5:50 and counting. Here in the fourth. 41-39 inside. Contact, nothing doing that time. They're going to call a jump ball, and the Cougar faithful can't believe it. They wanted contact. Coach Brindle can't believe how there was no foul there, and the jump ball is called, going Monticello way.
Yeah, that was just, there probably could have been something called on either one and didn't call either one, and that brings the home crowd to their feet when they're ahead by 2 and the call goes against them. But we're going to have more of those down the stretch here if this game stays a 2-point contest. We got us a dandy coming up here.
Yes, indeed. 41-39. We've had some close ones in this series the last few years. Left wing 3 bounces off the backside. Nielsen fighting for the ball. Got it. Off the window and good. And the Panthers have tied this game. Tied at 41. 5-10 and counting here in the game. And the Panthers trying to pull off the upset. The number 17 in Class 2A, Cascade. 16-1. Only one blemish on their record. A non-conference loss to Beckman 2 Saturdays ago. Here's a left wing 3. No good. Monadnock gets it out to Spursloggy. No good. Left short. Martinson saves it from going out of bounds. Back to White. Neil Nielsen. Now White. Josh White dribbling out top. Hand off to Spursloggy. We're tied at 41. 4:40 and counting here in the ball game. Inside, Jacob Monadnock. Fadeaway jumper. Off the window. Kisses the right side of the rim and down. And the Cougars will take a timeout. Coach Brendel wants to settle his troops down. A full timeout it is. We'll take one as well. First lead for the Panthers in a while. 43-41. 4.5 to go in the game. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vaskey at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Harris Huffman with a nice jump stop move inside, up and good for 2 points. We're tied at 43. Third tie of this game. Top of the key, block out of there. Spurswalge for the three, and then Spurswalge commits the foul as Brock Simon blocked that one away, was getting the ball. Spurswalge called for the foul. His first, team number 4. Both teams have 4 team fouls now. 4:02 to go in the game. We're tied at 43.
Yeah, you don't see a three-point shot blocked by a 5'10" guard too often, but did a nice job.
It was a jumper from 17 feet, no good by Simon. He was feeling it. Couldn't get it to go. Bounces off the right side. Rebounded by the Panthers. Spurswalge up to Martinson. Back to Martinson, right wing. Now left side is Josh White. It's White, Monarch. Jacob Monarch, that is. This ball's kicked out of bounds by Brock Simon. Alex Nielsen, Avery Martinson, Kyle Spurswalge on the floor for Monticello. It's Simon, Huffman, O'Brien, Supple, and Kopis for Cascade. Tied at 43, 3:20 to go in the ball game.
Cascade, as they will the whole game, very content. But Monticello doing a good job.
Great by Monarch. Found a little seam inside. Took it aggressively, high off the window. Couldn't get it to go, but he gets himself to the charity stripe for 2 shots.
Thought it was going to be called on Johnny Supple, his second.
Jacob Monarch fighting a tough night offensively here. As a leading scorer, you have to do that sometimes. Coming in with 12.6 a game. Didn't score any the first 2 quarters. Had 4 in the third quarter. 3 now in the fourth. And there is the second one. Up and good.
This is when you want your leader stepping up here, and he's done a nice job this second half and gives the Panthers back the 2-point lead.
3 lead changes in this game now. 4 lead changes, I should say. 45-43. Monticello, just under 3 minutes to play. Inside. Huffman up, no good off the back of the rim. Will go for 2.
And there again, Huffman showing his leadership for the Cougars and trying to get into that paint area. Trying to get in there, get to the line. If I can't get a shot in the paint area where we can get some offensive rebounds, get to the line. But he's a 64% free throw shooter, 1 for 2 for the line tonight. A foul on Alex Nielsen. That was his first, team's 5th.
Huffman rattle around and goes on in. 3 points in the fourth quarter. Have one more. Huffman, a 64% free throw shooter coming in. Last year, Harris, as a freshman on that state runner-up team, was 50%, averaged 2.2 a game. Coach Al Marshall and company. Second one. No good off the front of the rim, but fighting for the rebound is Bryce Simon, and he snares it away. And now there's a foul called. On the arm, foul called on Monticello. The Cascade basketball going right to left.
That foul will be on Kyle Spurswalge, his second, but more importantly, team 6. So at this point, that's going to put Cascade in the bonus from here on out. A good offensive rebound on that missed free throw.
A thrilling ending in this one on the horizon. 45-44. 2.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Cascades won the last 2 meetings in this series. Last year in the district final. Earlier this year, back on December 16th. Fadeaway move inside by Huffman, but three red jerseys right there for Monticello, and it's lost out of bounds. It'll stay Cascade basketball. What a break there for the Cougars.
Huge break because Cascade had nobody on the board. They had four guys on the other side of the court, and Monticello had four guys all kind of fumbling around and lost it out of bounds. A good opportunity here for Cascade.
Bryce Simon lost it off his shoulder. He got it before the timeline. 45-44, 2:20 and counting here in the game. Huffman drives in. That's contact. Blocking foul. Call a little out of control. The Panther coaching bench can't believe it. But there'll be two shots coming for Harris Huffman.
The foul's on Josh White. That's his third. Team 7, but a shooting foul. So Hoffman's going to go back to the line again. And there again, he's showing that leadership. A little out of control. He probably got bailed out on that foul. He threw it really, really hard against the backboard.
Hoffman, no good off the front of the iron again as he misses another free throw.
He's both up very short, too.
That's right. He's missed 2 in a row. He's 2 of 5 tonight from the free throw line. The second one up, that's short again. Nielsen fights for the rebound. Simon almost going to reach and foul. They let it go. The Panthers have it. Left to right. 2 minutes and counting. Fourth quarter, 45-44. Monticello trying to go for the upset here tonight and unbreak their 500 record, 99. There's a nice pass across the lane. Nielsen inside his first loggy. Right block to left block. Off the window. Good for Kyle. Kyle has 3 field goals. It's a 47-44 lead. O'Brien drives all the way in. Ooh, might have twitched the
He did, didn't he?
Looks like it traveled.
I was thinking the same thing.
Not called. Cascade drives all the way in. Put up. Switched around the rim and off, but a foul coming. And Brock Simon goes to the line to shoot 2.
Avery Martinson going to get called for his 4th foul. Team's 8, so the mountain up. Cascade getting into that point. There's 2 for a shooting foul here, but getting close to that double bonus. And misses the first one.
Simon and the struggles for the Cougars on the free throw line. 66% from the charity strike this year. And there one goes right through the net for Brock Simon and a timeout. Timeout called. Coach Brindle and company, full timeout. We'll take it with them. 47-45 Panthers, 1:31 to go in the game. We're back at this KMCH Sports.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Back into area basketball coverage tonight. A barn burner here in Cascade. The Panthers leading 47-45 of the Cougars. Minute and a half to go. The battle of Jones County Highway 151 teams, and it's thrown out of bounds. Oh, they're going to call a tip. A tip call off of Cascade going Monticello way. And the Coach Brindle was not saying much about it. Coach Brindle was up, but Coach Humble and Coach D'Souza did not argue that. They were shaking their heads. Yep, he just got a finger on it. Panthers have the ball. First logging. Double teamed. He'll dribble out of it. Too much contact called on Dylan Simon. So the Cougars elect a foul. That's only their 6th, so they'll have one more, and the Panthers will be shooting, as that's their 6th-team foul. 8-team fouls on Monticello. 47-45. Going left to right. Panthers, 3/4 of the court. And this ball knocked away. Mononok gets it back to Martinson. Martinson over the timeline to White. White had partial numbers. trying to go for the foul. The foul is called as Nielsen loses it out of bounds. He committed the foul. He didn't need to. Nielsen was getting the ball, had it bounce right off his hands. He might have taken his eyes off of it. It went out of bounds, but the foul called from the backside official. And now Josh White on the line to shoot 1-1.
63% free throw shooter on the year.
Has not scored tonight. First time at the line.
Well, about a 19, so it only shoots about one per contest. So a little nerves right here.
As White, the 6-foot senior, cannot get it to go. High off the window. Off the back of the rim, I should say. O'Brien skies for the rebound. 47-45. 110 and counting. Here in this quarter number 4. Up and goes all the way and off the window. It trickles around. It sits right in the back of the rim. Right in the back of the rim. As the foul's called, 2 shots will be coming here. I have never seen that in my life. Not a shot like that.
I've seen it in an NBA game one time as a replay, but I've never seen that happen here.
Oh, no, they can't call it jump ball. They called the foul.
Yeah, the foul's whether there's going to be an
can't call it a jump ball.
Yeah.
It'll be a foul called, and you'll have 2 shots.
Yeah.
The young official got ahead of himself in there. He did.
First time he's ever seen that too, I'm sure.
Yeah, his partner grabbed him right away and said, no, we called a foul. We got to shoot 2. Wow, I've never seen that. It sat right on the back of the rim up against the window.
Well, I know that basket's level now.
Yes. The basket support's only 3 years old here in Cascade. My goodness. What a stretch we've been on here. Excitement from Cascade as they call a foul on Nielsen, his second. The first free throw up and good by Harris Huffman. He'll have one more. (47-46), 1:02 on the clock. Panthers by 1. And we're tied again. Tied at 47, the 4th tie in this game. Under a minute to go. Monticello has it left to right. This is a postseason type atmosphere here tonight.
It is. They could be playing each other here in a matter of a few days here in that tournament.
A week or 2, you bet. Verzlage out top, being harassed. Will dribble out of it. White. Pass to Martinson. Puts it on the floor. Up. Can't get it to go off the back side. Airballed it. Might have got a piece of the glass, but O'Brien gets the rebound. We're tied at 47. 26 seconds to go. And a timeout for Coach Brindle. And the Cougars. A full timeout. We'll keep it right here. As the last overtime contest in this game was January 6th of 2015 in Monticello as Cascade won 53-49. The last win for the Panthers here in Cascade in the brand new gymnasium was 127, January 27th of 2015, 40-38. It's Tim Lambert in the new gym, and the Panthers 2-1. This is the 3rd season of the new gymnasium here in Cascade as we're tied at 47. Under a minute to go in this one. The girls' game, a little less thrilling there as the Cascade able to stretch it out at the end thanks to some free throws and win by 13, 40-27. But Cascade being pushed to the brink here, the number 17 and 2A on the boys' side, as Coach Brindle knew they would be, the scrappy Monticello team. Only one player with much varsity experience, and he didn't have a lot in his own right, Jacob Monadnock, for last year's 17 and 6 team. They lost in the district final to Cascade, the eventual runners-up in 2A. Timeout is adjourned. Here we go. 23.7 on the clock. Here in the ball game.
Cascade has no timeout.
That's right. Oh, steal by Spurswoggy. He's going to get hammered and go to the line to earn them. O'Brien with the hard foul. Spurswoggy will go to the line to shoot 2. Unbelievable. Kyle got in front of the ball handler, trying to get it inbounds from Huffman. Just stole it away.
Yeah, well, he just kind of caught him sleeping a little bit. The ball wasn't a real sharp pass. And he stepped right in front of it and went down court.
First one up, no good, off the back of the rim. And we'll have Another free throw here. Tied at 47. 19.8 on the clock. First Loggy, second one. That's no good. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded. Out by Simon. 10 seconds to go. Here in the ball game. All the way in. Simon gets the trick over the rim. Dylan Simon. His second bucket of the night. It's a big one there. Monticello takes the timeout. Timeout Panthers, as they have 2 fulls left, so this has to be a full timeout. They have 1 remaining. Cascade has 0. Still 7 seconds to go. So plenty of time for the Panthers to get down the floor and get off a shot. Doesn't even necessarily have to be a 3-point shot in this situation with plenty of time.
Well, that's what Coach Lambert's going to be talking about, guys. We don't have to panic. We don't have to throw up a 3-pointer to try to, we can work that ball inside, try to get a good 2-point goal into overtime if we need to. But, depending upon where he figures out that offense is, I'm not so sure he wants to go into overtime unless they really give him something open in that paint area. I look for them to maybe try to go for that 3 and the win here on the road.
Update from Cedar Gymnasium in Manchester. Solon, 37-30 on the girls' side. Last check at halftime of the boys' game was Stellar number 2 in Class 3, trying to stay unbeaten at 14-0. 33-30. 3-point lead over Solon. Here, 7 seconds to go in the fourth. 49-47 Cascade leads. There'll be baseline inbounds going the length of the floor.
They put some time on it. What's 7.2? They put 8 seconds.
8 seconds are on the scoreboards now. Monarch, Smirsloggy, White, Martinson, and Nielsen, the 5. For the Panthers, Huffman, Supel, O'Brien, Simon, and Simon for Cascade. Up ahead to White, Smirsloggy. Now a timeout call. Trying to get it over the court. Coach Lambert not happy. I think he wanted Josh White to dribble ahead and get it in front of the bench. But by the time the pass got all over to the sideline, half court, they had to call the timeout. They still wanted to give themselves 4 or 5 seconds to get a good shot off here. Not exactly what he drew up or wanted there. Some miscommunication in the previous huddle. This is the final timeout.
Yeah, and he did. He threw a kind of a lazy high pass over there. It took probably a half a second more than just getting across there. And I'm sure that's what you want to do, just get it across half court. I got another time to call timeout. Now we can set up, something on the half court to try to get a shot here. So a good use of the 2 timeouts here, but, it maybe cost them a half a second. We'll see if they'd like to have that half a second back here, depending upon what they ran here.
It's Tim Lambert in the huddle, drawing up the play here.
Here's where you earn your paycheck right here. Oh, boy. Both coaches, defensive strategy, Cascade, they're sitting there going, don't foul.
What a game this has been.
Monticello's going to bring the ball out. An hour beyond half court right in front of us here.
An hour and 15 minutes real time-wise. 5 seconds to go. Can the Panthers force overtime? 49-47. Cougars by 2. Martinson trying to get in bounds. He does this first log out top. 3 seconds. First log gets off a miracle 3. It's batted around. Cascade comes up with it, and that's the ball game. Cascade holds on to win. 49-43. Had plenty of pressure, hands in the face. First log, both feet up in the air. Kind of a shoulder hip toss out the backside. Ball was rebounded by Cascade, and the Cougars survive. They stay unbeaten at home at 8-0 now. And in the conference, they have at least a share of the conference, looking for their 16th conference title. They're 3rd in the RBC now. 9-0 for Cascade in the River Valley Conference North Division. 17-1 overall. Monticello jumps to 9-10 in the RBC North. They go to 2-7, 4-5 on the road. But what a ball game! What effort! What gutsy play! What determination by both teams. Cascade didn't want to be beaten here by their arch rivals. 151 battles in Monticello. The Panthers want to pull off the upset, but it wasn't meant to be for the black and red tonight.
That's every bit as good a game as you would expect this thing to be. And it very well could come down to these two teams seeing each other again. It was a close game down at Monticello. Monticello come up here and comes up on the short end. Had opportunities there in that fourth quarter. Had the lead at one point, but missed a couple free throws down the line that could have had us going here longer overtime. But that's the way high school basketball rolls. And great game here tonight.
Yes, indeed. We will start to put the final touches on this one in the post game. Final score: Cascade 49 and Monticello 47. We're back after this for KMCH Sports.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications has everything you need to stay connected. Audio, video, TVs, DVD and Blu-ray players, dish network systems, surround sound systems, phone systems, but the list doesn't stop there. High-Tech Communications has a staff of professionals to help you get connected, from the installation of your entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
At Telke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TelkeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Telke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Our local sports teams build strong programs by mastering the fundamentals of the game. Our F&M Bank team has also built a strong foundation on mastering the fundamentals in banking, where a handshake goes a long way. You are provided clear-cut solutions to your financial questions, where you are greeted by name. This is the F&M Personal Touch. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes. Why make 10 calls when you can make one call to Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Mormon Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel today at 927-2263. Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester. Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Paris at 563-920-7835.
Welcome back into a much quieter Cascade Gymnasium now. John and Bill, along with in-studio producer Ashley Bramey, as the Cascade Cougars prevail. Number 17 in Class 2A, 17-1 now, 9-0 in the River Valley Conference, at least a share of the conference title now, as their third conference title, the RVC, looking for 16th in the history of boys basketball at Cascade, as the Cougars with the victory here tonight by the final score of 49-47. As Cascade coming up on Friday will stay here at home hosting Mid Prairie. We'll travel to Macokota on Saturday for a girl-boy varsity doubleheader. And then we'll host Northeast and their final regular season game and River Valley Conference game. A make update there. Northeast on Tuesday night here. And that will decide the conference outright for the Cougars. They can get the victory as Monticello drops to 9-10 overall, 2-7 in the conference, 4-5 on the road here this season for Coach Lambert and the Panthers. But what a tough, gritty effort. Coach Brindle knew it would be. Coach Lambert, always well coached. They play hard. They scrap out a little more experience, not a whole lot on the other side for Cascade, but they've had a lot of winning situations this year, 16 games, top 10 team, but they came in and got the job done to Cascade. But Monticello, what a great effort here tonight on the road against their rival.
It was, and both teams, they didn't substitute out that often. Cascade played 7 guys, Monticello played 6 guys. This might be the first game I think I've ever seen where I really paid attention that all the scoring was done by the starters. There was no bench points from either team. As, man, these teams just got after each other. And you hate to see a team lose here because both teams got to really be very, very proud of the effort that was given here tonight. And it was too bad that, one team had to go away at home and lose this game tonight because they both played well enough that they could have won this game. And Monticello's got to understand that, there's a couple of little things that we did that if we correct those, if we get to face these guys again, we can beat these guys, get that monkey off our back. But, heads off to those guys. Cascade did a great job. They had 4 of their 5 starters in double figures here tonight. And that just shows that balance of that team that up and took care of things tonight. So, man, what a fantastic game here tonight.
The third win in a row in the series dating back to the district final last February for the Cougars. One earlier this year, December 16th, and now here tonight on the final night, 49-47. This game started out Monticello with the early lead. Cascade went on a run, but it wasn't enough to take the first quarter lead as the Panthers led 16-13. Cascade continued that run, outscored the Panthers 17-8 in the second quarter for a 30-24 halftime lead for Cascade, 6 points. They were cut into that lead of 4 points as Monty outscored Cascade 11-9 in the third quarter, 39-35 heading into the fourth. And then Monticello outscored Cascade 12-10 in that fourth frame, but it wasn't enough. Cascade gets the victory here tonight, 49-47, to up the record to 17-1 with 3 games remaining here after tonight. As individually scoring here tonight for the victorious Cougars of Cascade, they had 4 of their 5 starters in double figures, 15 for Harris Huffman leading the way, came in averaging 11 tonight. He got 15. 11 points for Gannon O'Brien. He had 0 in that second half, 6 in the first quarter, 5 in the second quarter. 10 points for Johnny Supel, 10 points for Brock Simon, 4 for Dylan Simon, the other starter for the Cougars, as they had 5 in the scoring column, 7 3-pointers on the night. 6 of those 7 were in the first half. For Monticello, 5 scores in their column. 14 for Alex Nielsen, leading the way down low. Andy Totten had 6. Avery Martinson had 11. 8 points for Kyle Spersloggy. 8 as well for Jacob Monternock. 5 in the column for the Panthers, as they had 5 threes on the night. 2 for Spersloggy. 3 off the left hand, I should say, of Avery Martinson. Cascade's 3-pointers. 1 for Harris Huffman. 3 for Gannon O'Brien. 2 for Johnny Supel. 1 for Brock Simon. So it was a 3-point parade there the first half on the night. 12 threes makes it for an entertaining game down the stretch. Both teams got a little more physical and inside play. We saw that get physical there. We saw some turnovers at the end. We saw both of these teams handle some late game situations, and that's only great practice, great preparation for what is in front of them down the stretch here in the postseason.
Yeah, Monticello did a great job getting out that 3-point lead there at the first quarter, and they shot the ball well for 3-point in that first quarter, made 4 of the 5 that they made in the game in that first quarter. Then went 1 out of 11 the rest of the game, and they just couldn't find that 3-point. But, they did a good job of getting that ball inside. They shot over 60% from the field from 2-point range, and that was more of an effort, more of a concentration on what they did in that second half, and that's how you get back in the contest is work that ball inside, stay patient, whatnot. So there were so many positives coming out of a loss here by Monticello that, these two teams very well could see each other, and that would be a good battle again.
Yes, indeed. As the Panthers fall here in the nightcap, 49-47, Cascade gets winning the varsity boys game. The Cascade varsity girls improved their record to 17-2 as they won the girls contest 40-27. As they sweep the night, the JV games also went to Cascade, winning by 12 in the girls game and by 10 in the boys contest here tonight. Some score updates before we leave you here. Some finals on the girls' side of things around the coverage area. Edco beats North Fayette Valley tonight, 59-36. Last check from Manchester inside Seedorf Gymnasium. The West Delaware girls trailing Solon 41-38 with 2 minutes remaining in that one. A barn burner at North Lynn High School tonight. 52-50 North Lynn survives Maquoketa Valley and gets the outright Tri-Rivers Conference title. Elsewhere, West Delaware boys trying to stay unbeaten, moving to 15-0 at barn burner down in Solon tonight, only leading by 3 heading into the fourth, 39-36. Last
update I have here, they were up 8 with 3:34 left.
All right, so they've extended that lead with 3.5 to go. Last check, up by 8. That's good news from Solon tonight for the West Delaware boys, the number 2 team in Class 3A. College basketball of area interest. The Iowa Hawkeyes pick up a victory. They beat Rutgers. They've won 2 in a row now as they pound out to the Scarlet Knights tonight. 83-63 on the road. West Virginia leading the Iowa State Cyclones at the Hilton Coliseum in Ames tonight. Number 7, West Virginia 44, ISU 40 at halftime. And that one, we'll have the rest of the high school scores, all the finals come up in the Sportscast tomorrow, on social media later on tonight as well. That's going to do it tonight. A postseason-like atmosphere in our boys game gives us a thriller, 49-47. Cascade gets the victory over Monticello and improves to 17-1. We talked about the district meetings coming up as the head coaches will meet in Dyersville tomorrow. Beckman, Cascade, Info, Marmac, Monticello, Oline, and Montcalm, as will all the districts in 1A and 2A. They'll meet for those seedings, and those will come out early next week. As coming up next week, next Wednesday, February 8th, the 3A and 4A coaches will get to those seeding meetings, and then those pairings will come out the following Monday and Tuesday. Our coverage continues this week with sports coverage, Hawk Talk from Applebee's in Coralville, as Gary Dolphin will have the head coach of the Hawkeyes, Fran McCaffrey, on tomorrow night, 7 until 8:30 right here on your home of Hawkeye basketball coverage, KMCH Sports. Tomorrow night, 7 until 8:30. Thursday night, we have a rare off night here in the next few weeks anyway. Nothing on Thursday night. Friday night, we'll have West Delaware girls basketball as they host the Western Dubuque Bobcats. We'll have updates from the boys game as the Hawk boys are on the road in Epworth. Saturday night, we'll have sectional wrestling on a Saturday, I should say, on at noon, I should say, not Saturday night, Saturday afternoon, and at noon, as that'll coming to you from Seedorf Gymnasium in Manchester. As we'll take one more quick break, and I have the head coach of the Cascade Cougars on here, Jake Brindle, will join us next. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware Turnoff. Precision Collision. One call does it all. Quality guaranteed.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
And welcome back into Cascade Gymnasium here. One final time tonight, putting the final touches on our double dip tonight area coverage style as the Cougar girls won the varsity contest tonight by the final score of 40-27. The nightcap here, 49-47. Cascade gets the victory, and Jake Brindle, the head coach of the Cascade Cougar boys in his first year, 15th year here at Cascade. The 1998 graduate of Western Dubuque High School joins us here in the post game, and ho-hum, another Monticello Cascade barn burner, huh?
Another page in the storybook there, yeah.
My goodness.
I mean, this was as advertised. We try to tell our kids it's a very dangerous Monticello team. They lost 2 heartbreakers last week, to North Cedar and Durant, and they're too well coached, too good a players to let that keep them down. And they came out as they should. We knew they would, and that was just they just play so hard, you know, and they execute their stuff so well. And Coach Lambert runs as good a zone offense against our zone as anybody plays. They're doing it for a number of years, obviously. And we came out. I think we were playing hard right away, but I think we were a little surprised at how sharp they were. It's like we're almost like, man, they brought the business tonight. And to their credit, they had some Martinson hits 3 threes. You know, he's about 25% shooter on the year. He steps up with confidence and drills threes. That's what hats off those kids, man. They drilled shots, and then we made that run in the second half. We kind of got to about 12 or 13 points, and they kept playing hard after that. And we played hard, but we played a little bit on our heels. What happened, I think, and that was credit to them also. They brought it to us. So they got down, didn't go out. They just brought it to us again, and I mean, we didn't respond how we needed to, but made some winning plays at the end, obviously.
And basketball can be such a tough mental game sometimes. You talked about early on, they got the advantage just knocking down shots by guys who may not always do that. And then your guys with layups, runners, bunnies, if you will, inside, just couldn't get them to fall in the second half for whatever reason.
A lot of bunnies, and we talked about that. It's been a big key for early in the year where we were not finishing on those plays. We ran good offense and misled them. And since Christmas, we've been really efficient offensively in that area, finishing shots we have to finish. And that's happened tonight. We weren't. That's just the reality of it. And when you leave points on the board, it opens it up for good teams to respond to that. And that's what happened. We left free throws on the board. You left bunnies inside on the board because Monty's really good defensively. And when you get those, you don't get them very often. You got to capitalize on them. No, we didn't. And all of a sudden you you look and you go up 12 to tie to down, and guys are kind of seeing shadows out there a little bit. And, but I think like Harris Sullivan, for example. You know, Harris, he missed some free throws. And he knows he's worked on that free throw a lot this year. He's a good shooter. He can great stroke. He misses sometimes. And for him to step up and make 2 after missing, I think, 3 or 4 in a row, you talk about just having guts, and we always talk about playing in the moment, playing in possession, and that's huge. I mean, that's a winning play that he can put in his memory bank and say, I did that. I can do that again going forward, you know. Then obviously Dylan Simon, who hadn't done much offensively tonight, he's got our defensive stalwart key piece there, and he comes out and sees an opening, and for him to be aware when that happened is huge. You know, a lot of guards who are mainly facilitators have been looking to find a guy, and he was looking to make a play, and he saw the play and made the play. Well, what I was impressed with tonight is you had 4 guys in double figures, and it seemed like whenever you needed somebody to step up and make a play, it wasn't the same kid every time. This time it was this guy down court, next time it was, you know, each one of them seemed like they had their moment where they made a play to help win that contest. And had they not, we don't win the game. Yeah. You know, that's been kind of our thing all year. I think we're up to 4 guys averaging double figures now, and Brock Simon's really stepped up since Christmas in that department, and that's who we have to be, though. We don't have that, you know. Hey, going back to last year's team, we don't have Devin. We don't have a big guy who can go get you 20 points every night and count on it. You know, we have guys that have to be able to make plays, and we've had 4 guys score 20 in a game since Christmas for us. You know, we've had 5 guys lead us in scoring since Christmas, and that's who we have to be. Because you have some nights you're not doing it. You know, they took Gann out of the second half. Gann was a great first half. They said, okay, we got to lock down Gann and O'Brien. Brock makes a couple big plays in the second half. You know, Johnny hits a couple huge shots in the lane for us in the second half, and if we've done that so often, drill that we just talk about be who we are. That's who we have to be. And if we try to go away from that, or guys try to force plays that weren't there, again, we probably don't win that game.
It's always about gaining experience in close games, and this really helps for you to get out with a win, too. And when you can learn on the run, winning at your place, that's a great feeling there. Some adversity late, you battled through it, made some mistakes, but you overcame them, as we've talked about, and that's just great postseason experience, because you never know what happens in the postseason.
No, absolutely not. I mean, we played some close games, but this is our first true down to the wire barn burner type game that we've had. We played some possession type games here and there, but this, again, for all our guys, this is new for them. You know, Johnny and Gannon had a little bit of experience last year with this, but not in this same role, and so this is all new. It's the first time going through this year, really, and it's all about getting better. We're all about improvement, and they have to understand that this is going to be every night now. Got Mid-Prairie coming in Friday, go down to Makoko to Saturday, got Goose Lake coming in Tuesday, and then we don't know where it's going to fall. Good chance we could see the same Monticello team right back here in a couple weeks, playing them again, you know. So just the whole idea of playing, it's a great environment, a great crowd. I mean, people in it, students are in it, you know, it's a fun environment. For them to learn what it takes both mentally and physically how to play in this game, and we can't simulate it in our practice, you know.
So we talked about that, a district-type postseason atmosphere here tonight with this crowd on hand. Northeast, what's their record sit at in the conference standings?
They played Comanche tonight, so they both had 2 losses coming into tonight. I'm not sure whoever wins, you know, I was at Northeast. I believe Northeast had 2 losses overall in the conference. They would have been, you know, how many games they played in 12-2 maybe overall in the conference coming into tonight. So the winner of that game will have 2 losses. So we clinched a tie, and our guys are, so we're proud of that. You know, I have twin 3-year-olds, and they don't always like to share very often. You know, and I said, I try to get them to share, but when it comes to conference titles, I would like to not have to share. So I want to do as I say, not as I do to my kids here, fellas, and let's go out and take care of business. They understand we get better on Friday. That's the goal. You know, Mid-Prairie's a big athletic team coming in, and win or lose this game, we have the same issues to get improved at and get better at. Absolutely. You know, it's a coin flip. One play went our way, one play didn't go Bonnie's, and that's how it goes. And there's going to be a lot of those coming up, hopefully, for a few weeks still.
Absolutely. Best of luck to you. We'll be there and following you down the road. We look forward to it. Good to see you again, and best of luck here.
Thank you, sir. Take care, guys.
You betcha. Jacob Brindle, the head coach of the Cascade boys, as we appreciate his time here on the post game, as well as he joined us halftime of the girls game as the Cougars get the win, 17-1 now, as they improve on with that 49-47 victory here tonight. Now that's going to do it. Friday night we'll be back on with West Delaware girls basketball. Saturday, join me for the Coaches Corner at 9 a.m. And then we'll be on at noon. Jamie and Roger will have all the sectional wrestling coverage for you at Seedorf Gymnasium in Manchester. And they'll keep you updated on the other sectional wrestling from the coverage area. Good news from Solon. West Delaware boys get the victory tonight, 69-57. They move to 15-0, one of the best starts in boys program history, 15-0, rivaling the late 90s, early 2000s. They're the best start of all time. And the best record, 99-2000, 24-0. At 24-0 start, 24-1 finish when Coach Uthoff was a senior guard for head coach Dennis Garrity. So the Hawks continue to roll, 69-57, 12-point victory tonight for the West Delaware boys. Here, it was the Monticello girls falling to Cascade 40-27, and the Panther boys dropped to Cascade 49-40. Best of luck to all four of those teams, and we will hopefully in the postseason as this journey continues. As we will start up with the postseason coverage next Thursday night with EDCO girls basketball as they host East Buchanan. That does it tonight. Thanks for in-studio producer Ashley Bramey. Thanks to Rob Edwards getting us on the air earlier tonight. For my partner Bill Logan, John Swisher saying, hope you had a great night. Have an even better tomorrow. Have a safe one as this Battle of Jones County went to Cascade tonight. Highway 151 for now on this final night of January 2017. So long, everybody, from Cascade, Iowa.